guys, I've moved it outside and we're now ready to put our fish into the smokers, okay? And I'm utilizing both smokers today. I'm starting the Little Chief with the insulation box. We'll see how the temperature goes. If I have to pull it off or adjust the lid, again, I'm trying to maintain that 120 degrees for 6 to 8 hours or whatever it's going to take to get this fish smoked up. The racks are ready for my bigger smoker, and the rack is loaded for this one. One thing I want to cover is choice of wood chips or pucks or whatever you use. A individual advised me years ago, and it's very good advice that I continue to follow, is that when smoking fish, stick with any type of fruit wood chip. And I've used peach and cherry, and more times than not I go back to apple. But fruit wood puts a sweetness onto your smoke versus like an alder or maple can add actually a little bit of a bitterness to your fish. It's great for smoking other types of meat and game, but I would definitely stick, if you haven't tried it, I would stick with fruit-based woods, chips or pucks when it comes to smoking fish. Just something you want to give a try. I guarantee you'll notice a difference in your flavor. Okay, with that, we're going to pop the lid off of this, and definitely above 120 degrees, no big deal. A lot of that heat will escape out of here as I take these lids off, okay? And we'll set that down. Gonna drop this rack right in the top here. Now remember, my Little Chief is inside this insulation box, and basically just drop it down in there. We have the pan of chips in there. It's been warming up for about a half an hour. So it's got a little bit of smoke, it's generating, and it's starting to kick out a good amount of heat. And this here is the main lid for the smoker. It goes on, and I simply align my thermometer. Again, if you don't have a thermometer with any smoker that you are using, figure out how to put one into it. Utilize that thermometer. Temperature is everything when it comes to smoking fish and creating a end result that you are shooting for. Temperature is key. So this one here is very simple. Got the wood chips in. Oh, the smoke is smelling great. And simply going to slide these racks in right along here. Okay, this works out well. We only have 3 racks, and they're nice size, so you definitely get a lot of fish or game or whatever it is you're smoking can go into your smoker. All right, the last one here. Make sure you're checking in that as you put your fish into the smoker, things slide around a little bit. You want to make sure the pieces are not touching. You want separation of your fish so that all sides get the heat and the smoke, and it smokes and dries the fish evenly. If you have pieces that are touching, you're going to have 2 sides, one side of each piece, that definitely will not smoke up or get as dry as the remainder. So I'm going to close this up. Now that cold fish is in there, it's going to drop those temperatures down substantially. Probably take about an hour, hour and a half to get that temperature up to where you can play around with it. Dial in that 120, and then we're going to try to maintain that for, again, however long it takes to get this fish smoked up. Could be 6 or 8 hours with the temperatures today, but we'll get it to 120 about an hour, hour and a half. Come back and check on it. We'll see how we do.